the end of high school, I kind of told my mom, like, I don't want to go to Mass anymore. It was a hard thing to say, and it was hard for her, I could tell. I know that she was praying for me the whole time.
The college years are the primary years when people disaffiliate from their home traditions.
We thought we have to start speaking to the questions people actually have in our classes.
Every student's required to take 2 theology classes, and I certainly heard some of my friends grumble about that.
I, for example, teach the first theology class. I decided that we were not just going to study God, but we were going to sort of perform in some way the Christian tradition. They're not singers, but I get them to buy into it. The last thing that we want to happen is to have Notre Dame be a place where you lose your Catholic faith. What Take a Second Look allows me to do is to take my huge class, it's 250 students, organize them into dorm groups, and then send them back to their dorms to have a weekly, what we call conversation of purpose, with 2 mentors from the dorms.
I was an accounting major. I just wanted to be an accounting major.
Talking about theology kind of casually was never something I grew up with. The fact that we come together for 30 minutes to an hour each week and just kind of open discussion about it was, pretty shocking. But over time, I became more and more comfortable with it.
We saw disaffiliation not simply as a kind of crisis of information. It was about kind of creating a culture where students could see a coherence to the Catholic faith.
Talking about theology with my friends has been a huge part of my time at Notre Dame. Even people that maybe their faith life is not super important to them, I think are formed by that culture and that community.
Take a Second Look had really focused on the front end of one's Notre Dame education. We didn't really have anything for people graduating and going out into the world.
There's Pags and I chatting outside of St. Clair's Monastery in Assisi.
We thought, let's take students somewhere where we can see across the centuries different instances where the gospel has taken root and flourished because of the lay faithful.
The Hermitage,
The gelato itinerary that you guys came up with for the last day.
I think it's the way that you just...
And then having seen those different historical instances, begin to imagine how it is that you might cause the faith to be received and flourish in your own day and time.
I think it was so cool to then go out of that room and see an original copy of his spiritual exercises.
I may or may not have hopped a tiny little fence to go sit next to the statue, watch the sunset of Assisi.
I don't know, something about seeing the Pope was transformative for me.
It was pretty amazing to see a fellow American up there, a guy from Chicago. It was spectacular.
I don't think we got a full group picture the whole trip.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
There we go.
There we are.
Praying with all you guys, that evangelized me, or just deepened my own faith.
To be in the center of our faith, being able to celebrate Mass with people you've just grown so close with over the semester is something I don't really think I can even put into words.
The pilgrim has to return home and take what they gained on the pilgrimage with them.
The central quote from Father Kevin's Foundations class is, "To be human is to be related in love." And I think this pilgrimage really kind of emphasized that we are called to go out and embody Christ's love.
During my time at Notre Dame, I entered back into the church. And the faith is really alive here. It showed among this group of incredible people, faithful people.